What's up guys? In today's video we are going to be going for the Platinum Trophy in Darksiders. As many of you know who have been watching my channel and live streams, you would know that I have a massive backlog of both digital and physical games. The goal this year is to try and not buy any games at all and to get through as many of my backlog games as possible.
Stop the cap! Stop the cap right now! Stop the cap! No boy!
So the other day when I was going through my backlog, I realized that I have some seriously good games sitting there and I literally have not touched them since I bought them. Darksiders is one of these games that I have always wanted to play, but I've just never ever gotten around to playing it. Why I have never gotten around to playing it when the reviews for it are so good, I honestly have no idea.
Ooh. Say ooh.
The game was originally released on the PlayStation 3 in 2010 and it's been highly rated with a score of 83 out of 100 on Metacritic and an average user score of 8 out of 10. Another thing that was super attractive about this game is that there is a War Mastered Edition on the PS4, which is basically a remastered version of the game that has tidied up all of the gameplay and graphics. Another thing that was great is that the Platinum Trophy is the exact same for both the PS3 and the PS4 versions. The Platinum Trophy for Darksiders is rated a 4 out of 10 for difficulty, requires one playthrough and will take approximately 30 hours to complete. The game does need to be played on the hardest difficulty, which is called Apocalyptic. However, it really isn't that hard, and once you earn the Abyssal Armor, it honestly is a walk in the park. There are also 5 missable trophies in Darksiders. 4 of these trophies are combat related and do need to be done at certain sections of the game, and 1 of them is collectible related. However, these are all really straightforward, and honestly, if you are an experienced trophy hunter, they're pretty easy to get and you will likely not miss them at all. However, if you are concerned about missing these trophies, I will make note of them during the video so you can note down where I got them, and you can also make manual saves throughout the game so that you can always backtrack if needed. But with the overview of the game now done, let's get into our Platinum journey. Our journey begins by picking the hardest difficulty and beginning the game. Now, a basic overview of the story is that Earth is being invaded by the demons of hell, and our main character War has come to fight these demons. As we are getting accustomed to the controls of the game, here is where you can earn the very first missable trophy, Open Air Parking. I did need to have a couple of goes at this as I had absolutely no idea how to aim and use the throwables. However, if you do have any troubles with this, you can literally just restart the game and it'll only take you 5 minutes. Open air parking. Destroy a helicopter during the apocalypse with a vehicle. After completing the tutorial of the game, we find that someone known as a destroyer has invaded the Earth. However, there are 7 seals that have been hidden, and when all seals are broken, War may help to fight. However, it is discovered that the 7th seal was not broken, and yet War showed up at Earth. There is a Council of War, and they believe that War was helping the Destroyer. The Council agrees to return War to Earth and attack the demons and help kill the Destroyer. When we are returned to Earth, we meet Vulgrim, and this earns us our 2nd trophy. Death Dealer. Meet Vulgrim. Vulgrim provides us with the Earth Cooler, which allows us to open the gates around the Earth. To move a mountain, collect the Earth Cooler. As we continue our progression, we then meet Samael. Samael demands that we collect 4 hearts from the protectors of the Destroyer in order to get access to the tower where the Destroyer is located. Samael grants us the Shadow Flight ability, allowing us to glide around the map, and here we pop 2 trophies in the process. Prison Break. Free Samael from his prison. Chasm Jumper. Gain the Shadow Flight ability. Yes. One of the other missable trophies in the game is for killing enemies with environmental objects. Now, it is technically not missable as you can pick up bombs later in the game and throw these and kill these enemies. However, environmental objects don't respawn in the game. In this initial area with Samael and then over the next few areas, I would really suggest focusing on picking up as many objects as you can and killing as many enemies as possible with these environmental objects. The next trophy that we earned is also not missable. However, I would certainly advise getting this done here in the Choking Grounds. You need to run around and collect 5 bats, and then when they're close enough together, you need to jump into the air and consecutively jump from each one, killing them. There are other opportunities in the game if you miss this, however, it is the easiest in this initial part. Oh, high flyer. Kill 5 dust bats without touching the ground. In the next part of the story, we can then earn another missable trophy. Here you need to kill 160 enemies while on the back of the Angelic Beast. Now this one can definitely be tricky, so I would suggest making a manual save just before you start this. However, if you use the lock-on mechanic for the missiles when aiming at the little birds and the smaller enemies, this will help to kill them all as it does area damage. If you are having any issues with this, there are several YouTube videos you can follow online which will give you in-depth guides. Yes, aerial predator, let's go. Kill 160 enemies while on the Angelic Beast. Now, the general gameplay with Darksiders is that we are sent to new areas of the map where we are required to kill a protector in each area. Basically, each area has a series of puzzles and a whole assortment of enemies. In these areas, we unlock new abilities that can help us to then access other areas of the map. In the first area, we pop 2 trophies for unlocking the crossblade and killing 666 demons. Elemental Thief. Collect the crossblade. Player. Kill 666 demons. After reaching the end of the first area, we faced off against our first boss, Tiamat.
As the council reduced the horsemen to common assassins.
After defeating her, we earned our next trophy. Like a bat out of hell, defeat Tiamat. We then returned Tiamat's heart to Samael, who granted us with the location of the second guardian. However, we cannot access this new area and need to find Ulthane, who will help us.
One of the old ones.
Samael then helps us to regain our chaos ability, popping another trophy.
Destroyer's army.
Don't make me angry. Collect the chaos ability. And as we did previously in our last area, we solved a few puzzles and then met Ulthane, popping us our next trophy.
I'd duck if I were
One tough defeat. Ulthane. After meeting Ulthane, we can then earn our next missable trophy. Alongside Ulthane, you will fight a whole bunch of angels, and the goal for this trophy is to try to kill more than Ulthane. This is easy and fairly straightforward, and the trick to this trophy is that you basically just need to stay level with him until you kill an angel with a gun. After you kill this angel with the gun, pick up the gun, and then you will basically kill everything, and Ulthane will not stand a chance to get any kills at all.
There you won.
Who's
Fair and square.
defeat more angels than Ulthane? After fighting off the angels, Ulthane grants us access to the next area, and as before, we solve a few puzzles, we earn our Tremor Gauntlet and kill the next boss, the Griever. Tremor Bringer. Collect the Tremor Gauntlet. Rocked your face off. Defeat the Griever. We return successfully with the Griever's heart, and Ulthane grants us a new weapon, and then we give the heart to Samael. Whoa, it's not death. An old friend. Collect Mercy. Samael then grants us the ability to wield chronospheres, which will again help us in accessing the next area. Time lapse. Gain the Chronomancer ability. There are 3 main weapons in this game: the blade, the Tremor Gauntlet, and also the Scythe. Now, the Scythe you need to buy from Vulgrim, and at this stage of the game, I bought it. There is a trophy in this game for leveling up all weapons, and I'd honestly suggest just cycling through each one so that you can maximize this out and reduce the grind at the end of the game. Reaper. Collect the Scythe. On our way to fighting the Stygian, we confront a fellow horseman, and after defeating him, we earn a horse, allowing us to travel the map quicker and pop another trophy. Reunited. We then fight the Stygian, and if I'm being completely honest, this Stygian was very, very boring and the boss fight was rather easy, and we also earned another trophy for shedding 3,000 gallons of demon blood. River of Blood. Shed 3,000 gallons of demon blood. Ashes to ashes. Defeat the Stygian. After this, we return to Samael and we have one last protector left to kill, Scythe. The area where you will find Scythe is where you'll become extremely familiar with a lot of spiders, and here is where you will grind for a lot of trophies. Whilst exploring around the area, we opened up a casket and popped the trophy for opening 150 caskets. This area is a good opportunity as well to earn the Devastator trophy for killing 10 or more enemies with a single blade geyser attack. You'll also earn your final ability, allowing you to sling around the map, and then you will finally defeat Scythe, earning your last trophy in the area. Treasure Hunter. Search 150 caskets. Devastator. Kill 10 enemies with one blade geyser wraith attack. But yes, what have I got? This will be another trophy. Reach out and touch somebody. Collect the Abyssal Chain. One Mean Mother. Defeat Scythe. With the final heart returned to Samael, he regains his full powers and opens up a portal which sends us to the Black Throne. Here we find Azrael, an angel who has been trapped, and we need to free him in order to fight Straga. As per with the previous areas, we solved some puzzles, earned a new ability, and we freed Azrael. Basically, Azrael gives us an overview of everything that has occurred and why we are in the position that we are in. We then finally confront Straga and destroy him as he is the last guardian. Azrael then takes us to heaven, where we then find more of the truth, and then we are required to reforge the Armageddon blade. This is the only blade that can kill the destroyer. Into the Void. Collect the Void Walker. Payback's a bitch. Defeat Straga. Sight beyond sight. Collect the Mask of Shadows. At this stage of your Platinum journey, you are nearing the end of the game. The pieces of the Armageddon blade are scattered throughout the map, and now that you have access to all of War's abilities, it is a really good time to go through and clean up all of the remaining collectibles that you were missing. We earned 4 trophies here, and then after we were done getting all of the collectibles, we then returned to Ulthane and assembled the Armageddon blade.
Usually I'll just target the armored dude.
Legendary form. Collect the Abyssal Armor set. World Raider. Collect all 27 artifacts. Yeah.
Please take your time.
Full power. Collect the maximum amount of life stones. Copper Swine. Wrath of Power. Collect the maximum amount of Wraith Cores. Ultimate Blade. Forge the Armageddon Blade. So with all of the collectibles done, I decided to sit down and get 2 of the grindiest trophies in this game. There are a few trophies related to riding on horseback. One of them is for getting 100 kills, which is relatively straightforward, and the other one is for riding approximately 150 miles. Now, unfortunately, in this game, there's not many opportunities to ride on horseback, so I basically just set my controller down here in the Ashlands and put some rubber bands around the analog sticks and ran around in circles, and it took approximately 1.5 hours, but we popped this trophy. Dark Rider, finally. Ride for 100 miles. The next grindy trophy is for leveling up all weapons in the game to their maximum level. Unless you are keeping track of this trophy, you will probably find that 1 or 2 of your weapons will not be highly leveled. But using the power up ability and then coming to this area here in the Iron Canopy and killing a whole heap of spiders, it will really only take you about 45 minutes to 1 hour to achieve maximum level with each weapon. Battle Hardened. Max out all weapons and unlock all combat moves. With these 2 hard trophies finished, I returned to Volgrim and bought the final 3 Wraith abilities. Wraith Machine. Collect all the Wraith powers. There we go. And then, as I suggested at the start, I popped my final trophy for killing 150 enemies with environmental objects. Improvise kills. Kill 150 enemies with items from the environment. Now all I had to do was confront the destroyer and I would earn the remaining trophies.
Whether you live or
After defeating the destroyer, we pop the remaining difficulty trophies and our shiny new platinum.
But sometimes
Hey, pop
duty
there.
must be cast aside to do what must be done. It is not for duty that I kill you now.
Darksiders is absolutely a platinum that I would recommend. It is seriously a good game, and the remastered version holds up well now compared to modern games. If you never got this platinum trophy on the PS3, then I'd absolutely suggest smashing this on the PS4 and getting it done as soon as possible. As always guys, thanks for tuning in. Leave a like and comment below, and I will see you guys all in the next one.